Hello and welcome back to Excel trainings of administrator roles. Now, last week or the previous sessions, we have completed sum of count of data filters. Today, we're going to do a session on data sorting. As usual, I have created a table over here that would make things easy for us to start off with. In data sorting, we'll be discussing these 7 topics, mainly starting from how you sort data from one column, multiple column, custom sort order, color reverse list, randomized list, and sort function. Starting off with one column sorting is something common to all. I believe you must have tried this. What you do is just click on one of the cells over here, and when you go to data and sort and filter, you have 2 shortcuts over here, ascending and descending. Suppose I click on Hennessy, name Hennessy, and click on ascending. That's a column, so it's basically sorting the data on that column. If I want descending, Z to A, again here country, Z to A, so it starts with the latest the U alphabet and ends in A alphabet, and ascending, it would start with A, ends in U, ascending manner. Okay, so that's one column filtering. I'll just highlight that, that's done. Next is multiple columns. How do you filter by multiple column? What do you mean by multiple column filter? That's basically how you sort data for 2 columns. So if I'm going to look at this data, I don't have a repeated name over here. If I have to find a repeated name, I can also select the column, go to conditional formatting, highlight cells, duplicate values. Okay, and there are no duplicate values, so we need to have a duplicate value here to see how you can sort by multiple columns, or to make it more evident. I'll put one more Ali. Okay, say Karthik and Hassan. Alright, so what I did over there, conditional formatting, what that does is any repeated value will be highlighted in red, and that's what it's done. Multiple columns, how we can do this is sales should be in dollars, so select the column, go to home, number, select the shortcut for the currency. You can also right click and go to format cells to see how you can format the cells. Alright, so going back to sorting, how you do multiple sorting is select the table that you want to sort, go to data, sort and filter, click on the sort icon, and you get options to add levels over here. So first I want to sort by name, which means I should see the data as Ali starting with A, ending in the last alphabet letter in the column. Next I want is each of Ali's data or sales. Okay, so I'll select the sales column, sales to be showing in ascending, meaning it should show what is the lowest and then the highest next. Lowest first, highest second. So sales sort by sales value, and I want the smallest to largest in sales. Click OK, and here you see how it's sorted. Ali's lowest sales over here, followed by Ali's highest sales, Hassan's lowest, Hassan's highest. So that is a multiple column sort. Again, select the column or the table, click on the sort icon, and you can add multiple levels here. If I want to add one more level, say add one more level, and this level I want to be sales, smallest to largest, and the next one I want country A to Z. Click OK. So what it does is it sorts the lowest, but here it doesn't show A first because you have opted that first it should sort sort the sales. Okay, now I'll just go back to the sort again to make it more clear. So first priority is name, second priority is sales, third priority is country. Now if I change this second priority as country and third priority as sales, click OK, what happens is Ali's data is sorted after the first priority of name, second priority of country, and then the sales. So when you do multiple sort, you have to set the data, or you should add the levels as per priority of sorting. Click OK, and we're done with multiple column sort. Next is custom. Now what does custom sort order mean? This can be seen or visible through the priority column over here. In priority column you have low, medium and high, right? And if I go to data, sort ascending, let me click inside the column and click the ascending, H comes first, M comes last. If I sort descending, medium comes first, high comes last, M comes first and H comes last. But in a real life scenario, you want for us ascending would be low medium high, or high medium low. Low never comes in center, it should come either top or at the bottom, right? That is the real life scenario, but Excel does it by alphabetically, and that's why you're having M first, which stands for medium, low and then high. For this, what you have to do is something called as custom sort order. Now to do it, select the table, click on the sort icon, and the column that you want to sort is priority. Select that, obviously cell values. Instead of ascending or descending, click on custom list. Here you see how they have some of these days and months already listed here, but we have to look at medium, low, high. For that, click on add, okay, and enter the values as per the format you need. So I want to show low first, LOW, comma. Next I want to show medium, MEDIUM, comma, and then lastly I want to show high. Alright, and click OK. So priority column, cell values, and the order should be low, medium, high. Click OK, and that's your custom sort. Basically something beyond what default settings that Excel has given you. We are next going to look at how to sort by color. Now in order to do that, I will go ahead and highlight a few cells here. Yellow, the reason why this is not getting selected or highlighted is because we have a conditional formatting. In order to remove that, select the cells, conditional formatting, clear rules from selected cells, and that should do it. Just put this yellow. So we have white, yellow, green and red. Sort by color is what you have to select the table, click on data, sort, and select the column that you want to sort. Cell values, instead of cell values you can go with cell color, font color and conditional formatting icon. That is conditional formatting what you did before. You can, based on that, you can sort. For now we'll go with color, and Excel automatically picks the color that you have given for each of them. I want red on top, okay, Next, I want green in the bottom. I'll add one more color in the same color. Select yellow on top. Now if you see here, color has only options of on top or on bottom. Okay, now if I put on top the first one and second one on top, what will happen is the priority is given for the red first, so the red will show up first, then green would be second, and again yellow will be third, and last you will have white. Right, now suppose you don't have to, you are least concerned about green. Okay, so you can remove this level, and yellow you want it at the bottom instead of showing second. Right, you go ahead and click on bottom, and say you want to have green one more level towards the bottom, so cell color, and you want green to show in the last. Okay, so it should be from the setting what we have done here, it should be red first, then would be white, then yellow because you have selected on the bottom, and then green last. Okay, I got that. I'm sorry for that. So the priority again goes by the levels as we initially discussed, right? So you selected yellow should be in the bottom, and then second priority for bottom is green, which means second last would be green, and then you have obviously white in between. Now let's try this. Yellow second top means first priority is red is going to come first, then you're going to have yellow which is on top, then white, and lastly green. Click OK. Yeah, there you go. So that's sort by color. Again, play around with the data, and you will figure out a lot more uses of these than these straightforward explanations. Reverse list. Well, reverse list is it's almost the same as the one column sorting. Only thing is, instead of going to columns, what you do is enter you just enter the data or serials. Just double click on the corner, you'll have all the data arranged over here. Click inside the column, data sort ascending or descending. This is reverse function. This is not an additional function, it's the same one column filter. Only thing is you're putting numbers in here so that you reverse the list. Randomized list. This is very important when it comes to selection, say selection of team members, or you're looking at randomizing selection process per se. So that what Excel has is, again, this is not a separate function of Excel. We're just using a random function of Excel, which is rand, open close brackets, enter. Oh, sorry. And drag it down, and you'll get a list of numbers. Now what happens is the same formula is copied throughout the rows. What randomized list means is you have a list of names and you want to randomize it. Okay, either you can go select each column, enter one by one, just go step by step. But what random does is, as soon as you click inside, as soon as you enter the formula in there, Excel automatically puts a random list. Now if I go ahead and click on data sort, ascending, it not only ascends the data based on the randomized numbers, it also changes the random numbers. So there's no way of going back unless you click back or undo, Control Z. So the more I do sorting, the more random the list becomes. You see this? I keep clicking on this, it keeps going back. Now as I mentioned, the only way you can go back to the original state is either click on undo or just go with the initial set of settings. There you go. That is randomizing list using the formula RAND open close brackets. Delete this. Next is sort function. Sort function is a function itself for sorting the complete data into a different cell or completely different table. How you do that is I'll have to use a space so it's more evident. I'll cut this, paste it over here. Sort function is nothing but you just enter equals sort open brackets. Array is selecting the data source, close the bracket, enter. Neighboring branches, got it. Okay, which means this is the data is getting distributed to other columns. Okay, so what this has done is it sorted the data but in a different table altogether. You'll have to copy the headings. How do I select or format it as per this? All you have to select this. Instead of copy, select the format painter and that's it. Okay, that is sort function. You're selecting the data. Next, we'll go a little bit more complicated or a little bit one step ahead of one column. That is second column. So again, like how we did the multiple columns, you want the sort function to work not only this but also on the sales. And how you do that is just modifying the formula, comma, sort index. I'm going to put 1. Now you got to put curly brackets, 1, comma, 2, close curly brackets, enter. What it has done is it's put Ali's lowest sales and highest sales after that, Hassan lowest sale, highest sale after that, Karthik lowest sale, highest sale after that. So this is sorting the data both on name as well as sales. So that's second column. Next is sort with order. Sort with order is you want the data to be sorted. Right now, if you see Ali is coming first, Ranjit in last, that is ascending order. Now I want this in descending order, meaning I want Ranjit's coming first and Ali's coming last. For that, after the curly brackets, put a comma and you get a hint over here that says ascending or descending. 1 is for ascending, -1 is for descending. Right now it's in ascending, so I'm going to put -1, enter, and you can see how the data has changed. R has come first and then A has come last. You have and also if you see this, the descending is applied both on the first column as well as the second. If you see Ali's highest is the shown first, sales is shown first, and the lowest is shown second. Karthik's highest is shown first and the lowest is shown second. Now let's say I want the names in descending order. However, I want the sales coming in ascending order, meaning I want Ali's lowest sales showing up first, followed by Ali's highest sales showing second. In order to do that, what you have to do is go back to the formula, do the curly brackets again, open curly brackets for sorting order, okay, which means you're giving or you're specifying the order for each column respectively, meaning this is the first column, you want it descending, comma. For the second column, you want it ascending, and ascending you mention or indicate by putting +1, close curly brackets, enter. Now you can see that your names are in descending order, however your sales are in ascending order, meaning Ali's highest sales is after the lowest sales. So that kind of sums up our sort order, even the alternate order. That is the alternate order is nothing but ascending over here, descending over here, ascending over here. You can keep changing the values, and you can also keep adding columns here to sort it, and also different sorting orders based on what you need to show in your sorted file. So this is the sort function, and we cover the data sorting as per our tracking. Next video we will start with pivot table, or maybe not pivot table, because pivot table is a whole lesson in itself. It has a load of functions and a lot of sorting. So it's pivot table is extensive. We might go with pivot table in the last. Next, probably cell formatting and data validation. Alright, subscribe and like our channel to be notified as soon as we drop in the next lessons. Thank you for your time. Hope the lesson was helpful.